It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Today, our draw features two from the AFC between the Baltimore Ravens and the Miami Dolphins. I'm Kate Scott, joining me as always, my partner in crime, Brock Heward, and we are excited to bring you this NFL Divisional Round game. Well, excited, the word that you and I get to use, Brock, as do all these great fans in attendance, but for the players down on the field, I think a better word to discuss in this situation might be pressure.
I don't think there's any question about that, Kate. With every one of these playoff rounds, that pressure just grows. It increases. That Super Bowl gets closer and closer, and your game, well, it's got to increase with it. If you can't take your level of play up a notch from the previous week, can't rise to the occasion and find that extra gear.
Already, we've got a loose football. And they dodge a turnover there on the return. And this is brought to a halt just across the 10. So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. And they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback, the multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson.
Kate, you're not going to find a quarterback that will tell you it's not easier to play at home. It is in the playoffs. Right, the crowd is on your side, no travel. I think equally every quarterback will tell you there's nothing more rewarding, more fulfilling than going into somebody else's house and beating them. He's got that chance today.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Chris Jenkins Jr. there on the tackle. First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and
motioning one of the tight ends. He's hanging on to this one on the 2nd down option. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they can be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field, nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
This one's to Andrews outright. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down. The Ravens getting ready for the punt. His work begins at the 31. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. And here come the Dolphins as they get set for their debut series. They'll be led out by one of the league's promising young talents at quarterback in his first season out of Texas.
For all the success this young man has found in his rookie season, and there's been a lot of it, leading them to the #1 seed, well now here's the moment. Is he the guy who can get the job done in the postseason? Be the player who elevates everybody around him. He's passed every test so far, and now they only get tougher.
Rolling into enemy territory. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Devon Achane with the touchdown. No doubt about it, Brock. They are trying to take him out of this game from the start. And a touchdown on the opening drive, that's a good way to do it.
Yeah, this is one of those situations, Kate, where you and I up here in this booth, we can hear it and we can feel it. This crowd senses an opportunity to dig those opponents an early hole that before long might become the grave their season rests in if they don't respond.
Fields this one at the 3. He lost the football. Oh, and this will be a turnover. It's recovered by the kicking team.
These guys are flying down the field. Reminds me of the guys at Braveheart. But different than Braveheart, these guys got 2 things on their mind. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, try to separate the ball if they can. It's rare that it happens, but boy, is it big when it does.
Bails out of the pocket quick. He's running with it. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Here's Achane up the middle. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Goal to go. It's a pass play. This one's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for second down.
Incomplete. Leads to second and goal.
Throwing from the gun. Cut near the goal line. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal. Bates' kick is up and good. And special teams convert to get them a little something out of that possession.
How about that? He gets to add a field goal to his extra point. And 2 series in, he knows he's played a big role in this one.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Has this at the 6. He dodged the tackle. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Coach John Harbaugh sending his Ravens offense back to the field. And they need some kind of score here, Brock, to keep this from getting away from him on the road in the postseason. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. One of the tight ends in motion left. 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. And the first play in the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up second down.
Incomplete. It's second down and 10.
Now Jackson off the play action. Stepping up, and he's going to run. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens reach pay dirt for the first time this game. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. That is Tyler Luke now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens cut it to a field goal game.
Ravens 7.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Dolphins sending their offense back out there. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll start the drive when they chant. There's the intensity we expect in the playoffs. The defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens will be down inside the opposing 35 as they take over after that interception. He got in front of that one for the pick. Looked like that's the receiver it was designed to go to on that play, too.
Yeah, the QB just must have missed the lurky defender in coverage right there. That's where, as a QB, you've got to have the vision to not just see your route, but see those defenders in front of you. If you stare down your receivers in this league, turnovers follow.
The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
From the gun, Jackson has him on the quick hitter. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Lamar's going to keep this one. And keeping his own read costs him. He takes a hit, loses some yards, too. Maybe the wrong read on the option there, Brock, but it kind of looked like the defense had both reads picked up pretty well there.
I'd agree with you, because the option, you're trying to option off of one defender, like a 2-on-1.
Yeah.
That time, well, the defense was all over it. Tremendous pursuit to knock him backwards.
Running in the red zone. Escapes the defender. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Fullback trying to power it across. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
So many offenses will script Kate their first 15 plays of a game, but it's often getting to the lesser-used stuff like that that's critical in the red zone. They get a decent gain out of it and continue to push for the goal line.
This one right for Lamar. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Ravens parlay the interception into points. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens take a 4-point lead.
Ravens 14.
They broke out the design run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Back to work after throwing the pick. That's going to be incomplete. First time he's looked his back's way this game, but no results yet.
Incomplete.
2nd and 10, still at the 28.
2nd and 10.
He's going to throw it. To the left side, it's pulled in by Waddle. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And it's going to be 1st down Miami.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Running with Achane here out of the gun. There's the intensity we expect in the playoffs. The defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line. They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. He's going to throw this one. On the move, headed right. He's keeping it. Has it up to his own 45 on a small gain. That's Odafe Owe with a stop. 4 guys out wide. Here we go, 3rd and long.
3rd and 11.
Throw here, 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So as they face 4th down, on comes Corey Bajorquez to kick. Return nearly did it. The offense getting a chance to find the end zone here themselves. It's 1st and goal. Achane has the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins take the lead on the first play of the drive. Devon Achane with the touchdown.
Okay, to put this first quarter in perspective a little bit, add a little context. You know what the single-season rushing touchdown record is? 28? 28 in 17 games. Well, LT did in 16 back in the day, but he's got 2 already here in the first quarter.
That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins push their lead to 3. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Return coming from the 6. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Ravens Ravens trotting out their offense. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Pistol snap to Jackson. Short pass brought in. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Ooh, this is close, but I think it's going to be 3rd down. Gain on the play up to the 38.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
So that's the end of one in this AFC Divisional Round contest. The Dolphins out to an early advantage. Back to Miami in just a moment. Back at beginning of the 2nd quarter, Ravens in possession. They'll be set up with 3rd and only 1. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He has the first over the middle, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's good.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Handoff headed right to Henry. And he hits the lane for 9 into enemy territory.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down. Lamar now from the gun. Complete out to the right. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
We've set it downs from 37. Trying down the middle with Henry. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Caught by Flowers. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
1st down, here's Lamar. Completed over the middle. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
At the 20-yard line.
Lamar off the play fake. Finds him over the middle. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
That's good.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
Lamar throwing again. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up.
Still 1st down.
Wrong time to get caught for holding. Backed him up as they'll retry this 1st and goal. Jackson yet again. Complete Derrick Henry. He'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate, one thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers that time, running back in the flat.
And he drives forward for a little, maybe
old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular,
he's in trouble, and the Dolphins get him. And the defense are down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal. Tyler Luke after the Ravens to attempt this field goal. This 32 yards out. It's on the right hash. Luke knocks it through. And we're all tied up now in the first half.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is if the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Here's Robinson with the return. Now bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. The Dolphins send a running back, Devon Achane, getting back to work. And in a high-scoring game to this point, everyone anticipating, well, even more points as they take the field. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
19.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. That one intended for Jalen Waddle. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Called in by Waddle. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. So the Dolphins readying for the punt. Now Baltimore returning its offense to the field of play. And the last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Play fake, Jackson. He puts some air under it, deep down the left. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Jackson, quick pass wide. And he hits him for a gain of 6. He's up to the 26.
To number 82. A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Has his man. It's cut by Andrews. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's going to be a Baltimore 1st.
It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Ravens.
Play action now with Jackson. Jump off cut by his back. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
This is Henry on 2nd. And give him the 47-yard line, Brock, as he's nestled up right near that 1st down marker.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Oh, and they're going to have the fullback trying power for it. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
It's 4th down.
And this one hits first at the 3 before continuing on into the end zone for a touchback. Offense returning to the field now for the Dolphins. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. First down, play action. Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35.
17 yards.
A pickup of 17. And that is a Dolphins first down. We've set it downs from 37.
The 37-yard line.
They go play action on first down. Buying some time right. Cut down the field. It's Pitts. And he has this down to the 34. How about 29 yards on first down? And that's good for a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Back to pass on first and 10. The throw to the right finds Waddle. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. And that's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in-cut and make the catch.
Still sticking with the passing game. Here's a screen for Achane. Space to the left. And he's finally taken down at the 3. Miami calls a timeout here. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
First down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. Trying to find his tight end. It's second and goal.
Let's go.
Sticking to the air here. And this is a Miami touchdown. The Dolphins take the lead just before halftime. Matt McConkey with a touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Oh, no, he lost control of another one. And they steal it back on the return. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. It's about 43 yards for it. Bates' kick is up and good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game. So entering the locker rooms, got ourselves a 2-score game. It's time to hear from Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
Our spin around the NFL starts now. At Lincoln Financial Field, the Eagles at home to take on the Commanders in the NFC East. And here's the Eagles wideout. You want instant offense? Try this one on for size. He makes the catch, and then watch him go. Put it down as an 81-yard catch and run for the score. The Eagles are on to the NFC Championship Game. They get it done here in the Divisional Round. From there, it's on to Cincinnati. Checking in on the Bengals, they're playing host to the Buffalo Bills. And it's Khalil Shakir. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. The Bills pull off yet another upset. They are now just 1 win away from the Super Bowl. And here's a look at the current playoff bracket in the NFL playoffs. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we get you back out to Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Half the battle complete, Brock, as we resume play here. Spotting our AFC Championship on the line. Here's Robinson with the return. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your number one objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half, and that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
Great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. How about a big hitter, 34 yards there and a new set of downs. So the big play moves him well past midfield, has him set up now at the 35. First down, and they go right back to him. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. Now after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Got a man, Palmer has it. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
They're going play action. Headed out right. This throw's going to wind up incomplete. The intended target is running back, and the result's 4th down coming up. For the 3rd time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. It's from the right hash, 46 yards. Bates' kick is up and good. There's a flag down, and if this is defensive, could give him a first down. Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead, and that's going to award their offense a first down. You hate to see this on 4th down for that defense, roughing the kicker, and now they've got a first inside the red zone. They'll run here following the penalty. And they force him out after just 2 yards there. It's going to be 2nd and 8.
He's out of bounds.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll go play action. To the left side, it's pulled in by Waddle. And he drives this forward to the 6.
Complete to Jalen Waddle.
3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. Trying to pick it up here with H.A. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach.
Automatic first down.
So now, following the penalty, it's 1st and goal. Goal to go. It's a pass play. And he can't hang on. Touchdown in his arms. It slips through. 2nd down coming up. So they fire for the end zone on 1st down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on 2nd and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming as a fan. It's a
and he gets in. Touchdown. The Dolphins grow the lead coming out of halftime. Devon Achane with the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground.
The kicker on for the point after.
Let's see, Kate. I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes. That's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals. That's a hat trick. What do you call this other than simply splendid?
17.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Starting from the 5. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. That is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. Coach John Harbaugh sending his Ravens offense back to the field. And the turnovers have not helped as they find this game out of reach at the moment here in the 3rd. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. First down, here's Lamar. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10. Jackson keeping it himself. Nearly broke even, but the defenders followed that zone read well. It's going to cost him about a yard. Well, I don't expect that loss to keep them from utilizing the option at all moving forward, Brock, but I do expect it to keep them from leaning on it too heavily.
Yeah, I'd agree with you there. It's too valuable a piece of their game plan. You want to make that deep.
Another turnover. This time it's an interception. And the Dolphins will take over with the football just outside the 30.
Jackson's pass intercepted. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Let's go now. 70 Lion.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15.
And the Dolphins
coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be 2nd down.
Just a nice little reminder that this QB is more than a passer. They're going to call his number as a runner too, especially if these defenses don't account for it.
Called in left side. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. It was the rookie from LSU that time on the tackle. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Ready.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Flushed out of the pocket. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown! The Dolphins pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Well, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Returning it from the 4. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Baltimore running its offense out now. They're coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Hey, officer, what?
They go play fake with Jackson. Completed over the middle. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
Dude, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week. During practice, the both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope you have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully. And the tight end, the beneficiary.
And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Picked up with 12 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
A gain of 12. 1st down, Baltimore.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. He'll drop this one down for Henry. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Dolphins side of the field.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
13.
Give to Henry on the inside handoff. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, I recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
180.
Lamar off the play fake. He tucks it and takes off. Here he goes again. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that's going to be a Baltimore 1st.
The
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
They're going option keeper on 1st and 10. Decided to keep it, but couldn't escape the pressure there, and they catch it behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock him backwards.
The tight end in motion now. From the gun, Jackson. That's him on the quick hitter. And give him 10 yards there. A lot of work done as they set up 3rd and very short.
Sure nice to see them looking for their tight ends in the passing game. Such great size to have out there. It really forces defenses to try to find a way to defend them along with everybody else.
He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
It takes an impressive amount of strength, that low man winning, to hold the line against a sneak, even when you know it's coming. That's well done.
Lamar running again. And forget this 1st down. He's made as he got to the line. They're not going to get this. This is a turnover on downs.
Hey, 4th down, I get it. You want the ball with your biggest playmaker. And a lot of offenses, that's quarterback. They trusted him to run for it, but the defense locked it down.
On 1st down, they're going to start out with A-Chan. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
At the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 7-yard line.
It's out on the bootleg. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Catch made, left side by Palmer. And he's going to have this up just a little bit shy of the 20. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st. Only 1 quarter left before we send one of these teams to the AFC title game. The Dolphins have it and just have to close this out to continue on in the playoffs. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Running left. Here's A-Chan. Jukes away from one. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it's going to be 1st down Miami. We've set it downs from 37.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Go!
Going to the ground again on 1st. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
2nd and 11 at the 35-yard line.
Now looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Complete beyond the marker. And he's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. Give him 24 on that play. And that is the Dolphins' 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Cowboy 80.
Now Jalen Wright gets it for the 1st time. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range.
He's brought down
Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
2nd and a yard.
At the shotgun, they'll give it to A-Chan. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up. So now we get a stoppage. Looks like a timeout called by the defense. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Here we go. Goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches. He tries to sneak it. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
Let's go now. Panther 60. Panther 60.
There's A-Chain up the middle. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
We've got a screen to the running back. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and 8.
60 Eagles. 6, go.
No throw, 3rd and long. Forced out to his right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. For the 3rd time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. It's 44 yards here from the left half. Bates' kick is up and good. And that grows the lead to 27.
Yet another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Fielded at the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33. Coach John Harbaugh sending his Ravens offense back to the field. And the turnovers, Brock, a big reason they have played themselves out of this one. Hopefully they can keep it clean here, if nothing else.
Yeah, well, this drive isn't pertinent to this game maybe anymore, Kate. This drive is for next week. They just want something positive here to end the game and carry forward into the practices ahead.
1st and 10. Here's Jackson. He's throwing deep to the left side. On it, and he nearly picked it. So couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down. So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store. Throwing again is Lamar. Short pass brought in.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit. And you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And they get to him on 4th down. It's a sack and a turnover on down.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot? This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
3rd and long for him here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. A familiar sight in this contest, Brock. He's out there again for another field goal try. Ball spotted on that right hash, 53 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they didn't even need those points when you look at how impressive that lead is. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. We see the Ravens making their way out now. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
Finds him over the middle. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
To number 82.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. And creates space to take that shot downfield.
And that one is incomplete. There's a flag down, though. If someone was across that line, this could end in a first down after all. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Throwing now on first down. It's Jackson. Right side and into the hands of Bateman. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Ravens trying to do some window dressing.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Baltimore.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. From the gun, a run for Henry. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Looking slant route complete. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They're all set now. First and 10. Bring the tight end in motion.
And a Raven first down.
On first and 10, it's Henry. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. Now, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing third and long.
Makes it third down and 12 yards to go.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Andrews has it. Work in the middle. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. On fourth now. On comes Tyler Luke. Going to try this field goal for the Ravens. He catched his first attempt. His second now from 45.
This is a case of just get what you can on the way out the door, Kate. It's already out of reach. Just take the 3. Let your kicker get some points. Make it a hair closer in the box score.
Chooses to bring this one out. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Design quarterback run here. So in the end, it's a Dolphins win here. And they took care of business just as you'd expect a 1 seed to do. And they're going to get to stay at home another week and welcome in another opponent with a conference title on the line. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Dolphins, your winners, as we say so long from Miami.